All right, young man, state your name for me.
My name Walter Pitt.
Walter Pitt. What grade you in?
9,
How old are you?
15,
14? You finna say 15, man? When your birthday? Since you barely remember.
March 24th.
March 24th. Okay. So what did you tell Mr. McCray?
Mr. McQuarrie, I said, we made a promise. I said, he was like, if you do good, I'll get some arena football players here for you. He was like, you gotta have a whole great month with good behavior. I was like, yes, sir. Then he said, I promise you. Then this morning, he finally told me. He was like, guess who coming? I was like, who? He was like, the arena football player. I was like, oh, yes, sir. I'm ready to see him.
You ready to see him?
Yes,
Now, just because you already did good for a month and we here today, is you gonna keep it up?
Yes, sir.
All right, now how can I trust you? You gonna make a promise to me too?
Yes, sir.
So, you say you wanna play arena football, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you done any research with arena football?
Like, not yet, but like, I'm still like focused on my film and working even harder.
Okay, so you do work out and train.
Yes, sir.
How often?
Like, I be like staying out school, sometimes workout would go on now.
Okay.
Putting putting in work to get better.
Yeah, okay. So on the weekends, what you do?
Like, I go to like a camp or something, like when they be having camps, or my uncle, me and him work out.
Your uncle, where he has his own gym or he has a membership at a gym?
Yeah, he have a membership at the Jones County Gym.
At the Jones County Gym.
Yes, sir.
Are you a Jones County resident or?
No, sir. Like Jones County, after we had our JV team had played them, they were looking at me. They were like, "You pretty good. Why won't you come down here?" I was like, "I'm gonna stay with Northeast."
Oh yeah, that's what I like. Right up for life. Okay, so what position you want to play, or what is your position?
I play wide receiver.
You play wide receiver.
Word.
So
My position.
Yeah. So this young man to my left, he played wide receiver, Joshua Marcus, and we'll get you guys in the camera as well. But on the flip side of playing wide receiver, you got to worry about the defensive man, which is me. I'm trying to get after you. So how fast are you?
Very fast.
Very fast. Have you ever ran the 40? You ran the 40 yet?
I ain't on the right track now. I'm just fast.
But you got to. You got to work on those skills.
Yes, sir.
So this past season, have you played ball? Were you enrolled to play ball with the school?
I played last year.
You played last year, but only football?
Sir.
But only football?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so definitely add track into it. Because as a wide receiver, that's what y'all love to do is run. If you don't love it, you're going to have to learn to run and learn to love it. Because I hate it. But for you,
Yes, sir.
it's the best quality.
Yes, sir.
So outside of football, what's your goal in life?
Welding.
Welding?
Yes, sir.
That's dope, man. I haven't heard that in a minute, and that's pretty great money. So have you already been looking into what colleges you think is the best for welding?
It said Kennesaw State.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So by you saying that, man, let me just step into the camera now. That's just too crazy. I went to Kennesaw State, Kennesaw graduate, and this ring right here is Kennesaw State University, man. You can see the KSU right there in the diamonds, dog. Feel me? 12-2, we won the first division championship for them boys. So keep that in mind. You just said it, so you can do it. You didn't even know I went to Kennesaw. So definitely keep striving for that. All right, Walt, so you say you want to play arena football. You say the position you play is wide receiver. I asked you outside of ball, what's your goal in life as far as school? You said welding. So we're going to give you an example of what we do outside of arena football ourselves, which is what you're about to see now, and I'll let my brother take over.
All right. Pay close attention. All right.
Welcome back. This morning, we're joined by two Northeast High graduates, two brothers, two arena football players from right here in Macon. This morning, we're joined by Justin and Joshua Marcus, and they're here to talk to you about a new service for trainers and people who want a trainer that meets their needs. Good morning, gentlemen. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thank you.
What's going on? Let's get right into it. Tell us about this service.
Well, Webhead Fitness is an online personal training business. We try to bridge the gap between clients and trainers to where the client is needing somebody in an area that they're new to, and they can reach out and go to our site and find a trainer in that area.
Awesome. And then the name Webhead. Webhead. Can you talk about that a little
I
bit?
got you. So pretty much Webhead Fitness has a double meaning. So you break it down, web itself potentially just portrays how we want to reach our clientele actually through the web. You know, with social media and that platform these days, everybody's on the web, on the internet. You can find whatever you need on the web. And so that's how we want to reach out to our clientele, clients and trainers is through the web. Secondly, we have head, where head just basically symbolizes that it's more so mental than physical, you know, because the same percentage you use when you train is different from when you actually use on your brain to see how hard you're gonna train. So whatever percentage you use in the gym is different percentage than what you're gonna use on the field. So the head plays a big part as well. So as me and my brother, you'll see on a different picture of our business on the page, we have our head back to back tied together. Because that just symbolizes us as a family, as a group. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we want the business to be, a family and a group.
Okay, so talk to me about the trainers that you already have or the ones that you're hoping to attract.
Okay, so the trainers that we have, they're pretty much just worldwide. On our site, our map, Google Map, is literally from any country. Wherever their population is where we have to stay. So we got Canada. I was just talking to a trainer the other day. He's in Hawaii, all around. So we basically just reach out to them, let them know about the business opportunity. They let us know what they feel like they rock with us now. It's a good platform for them to be marketed on. But they're everywhere. So right now we're starting in Macon first, because that's where we're from hometown, but we're making it go.
Joshua, talk about the clients. Who are they?
Well, the clients are basically anybody. I'm a personal trainer myself in my regular day life, and I have clients that range from older people to kids to adults, women, men, all ranges. Yeah, basically everybody. Being that we're athletes, we would love to bring in some athletes as well, especially football players. But our demographic is everybody.
So now on this website, everybody's building a profile.
Right.
And so what do those profiles look like?
Well, from a client's perspective, the profiles are always going to look like, it's almost like a description, like if you were on Tinder or something like that. So you basically age, weight, all of that good stuff.
Yeah. So I want to show everybody your website, how they can get to your website, and also your social media handles, all great ways to get in contact with you. Why are y'all doing this?
So, basically, Walter, the reason why we do this is so that we can get out into the community. The reason why we do this, mainly, especially when we're dealing with kids, is with kids like yourself. We want to show them that wherever you come from is not always where you have to be. Because we came from Northeast High School, like he said in the interview. We came from East Macon. We came from subpar living and things of that nature. But look where we are now. We're arena football players and we're business owners. So the reason why we do this is to motivate people, to help everybody learn that fitness is not only just a body goal, fitness is also something that's gonna strengthen you mentally. When you work out, you have to push yourself to a limit. Your body is gonna resist against you when you start putting it through all of that force. And when you're putting it through all of that force, it's gonna say, no, I can't do it no more. But you have to have that mental capacity to be able to say, nah, you're lying to me. I can push further. That's what puts you on another pedestal and on another level to be able to get to that next level to play professional football. Now, there's a difference between being good and being great. Right. There's definitely a difference. And that work ethic is that one thing. Football is more mental than anything when it becomes to be professional. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Always remember that.
All right, well, so with everything you just saw, man, tell me what you think so far.
Y'all work out. I hope more people in the community can go join your workout.
Your workout plan?
Yes, sir.
So overall, from what you just gathered from the interview, is that people should work out and join our workout plan. But you know, on the back end, just because it was on TV, that don't mean they automatically gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So we have to do even more work as business owners and as leaders to come out and promote ourselves. You have to sell yourself. So just with football, whenever you approach a coach as you get older and positioning, you're gonna have to sell yourself to why you deserve that starting position and that starting spot. Because you can play a position and build a football team, but that don't mean you're gonna play any games. You bench out the whole time. You know, so.
I can attest to that because when I was here in Northeast, I didn't play much. I sat on the bench a lot. My freshman year I didn't play. My sophomore year, I sat on the bench, played a little bit of JV. My junior year, I sat on the bench. My senior year, I sat on the bench. But at the time, I didn't have the work ethic that I needed to actually show that I had the skills to actually start. I knew that I had the skills, but I didn't show it, you know? In an example, my little brother played all 4 years. The point that we're trying to make is you have to put in the work. In order for you to get to any other level outside of high school and colleges included, you have to put in the work. The reason why I'm here where I'm at is because I put in the work. I realized that my goal was to play professional football, and I started putting in the work. Because I look back at my high school career now versus where I am now, and I'm like, you can change it. Just because you're not good enough in high school doesn't mean you can't be good enough later on in life if you put in the work.
So is there anything you just want to say for yourself, man? You don't have to feel like you got to give us the right answer. You could be honest, just overall, everything that we're telling you, how you just feel about the situation that you're in right now, and even been going through, you can just express that, you feel me? Because we're not just here to give you a fake image. This is really who we are. So whatever you tell us, we're going to be a sponge, soak it in, and rinse it back out on you as far as like good advice, you know what I'm saying, and how to really, you know what I'm saying, be balanced in life, because it's always going to be obstacles, man. Like, nobody who ever made it in life did not go through something, especially something tragic. Like, a lot of people in the NFL and the league, or not even just athletes themselves, but the percentage is more higher of them losing someone close and dear to them in their life, for starters. Then from there is everything like homelessness or, you know what I'm saying, get kicked out. It's anything, man, you know what I'm saying, near-death experience. So just express anything you got on your chest. If you do, if you don't, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you do, this is what I'm asking, just so you can say what you want right now.
Like, I agree. You do got to work hard. That's the only way you're going to get better. Like, this year, I feel like I was better than some of the boys out there, but, it wasn't my time yet. I know my time going to come. Like, next year is my time.
Right. That's so true. And that's the thing. That should instill that mindset, that beast mentality, that monster mentality, like, I'm about to outwork these people.
Yeah.
People overlook me, and I'm about to outlook them. I'm about to overwork them. And one thing about it, work beats talent any day of the week. You feel me? And again, going back to me in high school and play. Even in college, I redshirted my freshman year, and then after that, I didn't play. My next season, I got in a car wreck and I came back. Coaches didn't want me out there. It's like that sometimes, but I never let it deter me from what my dream was, which my dream was to be a professional athlete. And I got there. I got my ring too. A whole totally different way. You know what I'm saying? He got his in college. I got mine outside of college playing semi-pro football. Semi-pro football is almost like, how can I explain it? Semi-pro football is that vast wasteland between high school and college. Because you got former high school standouts that weren't really good enough to make it in college. And then you got former high school players that didn't really play much that wanted to play again and still got the love for the game. And then you got others that never played football a day in their life and they want to start playing semi-pro football. So it's almost like fellas getting together on Saturday mornings, getting out there playing football together. So you got all kinds of different talent. So I got it playing that. But one thing I will say, I dominated that league. You want to know why? Because I put in the work and I knew that my talent was going to be professional level. And that's how I ended up helping to lead this team to an undefeated season, and I was one of their leading receivers. Don't matter where you go, it's where you finish.
Exactly, man. And I definitely liked your response when you said that you knew that you were better than them guys, but it wasn't your time. And that's something very mature to have at only the 9th grade at 15. Because me in 9th grade at 15, I'm greedy, I'm selfish. I'm like, I just want to play, and if I don't get my way, I got an attitude. I want to walk off the field, I want to argue with the coaches, I want to start fights. But your response, bro, was a complete opposite from that, bro. You was like, it just ain't my time. You were what they call humble at a young age, which can take you very far, man. So if you keep that same mindset, can't nobody really stop you. You got the drive. You say you're gonna do it, and you do it, and you got the humbleness to know when and when not it's your time. Like it leaves people speechless. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
True.
I wanted to give up sometimes, but son told me, "Hey, your time coming."
yeah, no, definitely, man. Yeah, man, don't give up, man. What's crazy, man? Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. You may not be a basketball fan or not, but a quote that he said is right when you're thinking about giving up, that feeling and that pain is just trying to stop you because it knows what you will become if you don't. You know what I'm saying? So right when you're about to give up, it's testing you, you know what I'm saying, to see if you're gonna give up. Because it's aware of what type of monster and beast you become if you fight through and you don't give up and you continue to do what you're doing, you feel me? So, man, that's crazy. So something to help you along that way, even if you do, you know what I'm saying, everybody get discouraged at their own time, but being that we've met, you know what I'm saying, we getting to know each other, we showing you what we're doing, and I'm rapping between these bells that keep dinging. We want to give you this shirt, man. Give you this shirt, Webhead Fitness shirt, man. So, you a size what, small or extra small? You're small. Well, I want you to see that this is a medium. And so a goal for you, especially with you only being in 9th grade, you gotta grow into it. So this is my own, how you made a promise to me, this is gonna be my promise to see what type of work that you really putting in. Cause come working out, you gotta eat too. You know what I'm saying? For some people, you know, everybody may not be able to get 3 meals a day, but the grind and the weight and the water weight, they'll overcome all of that in that capacity, man. So we want you to go into this shirt, man. You know what I'm saying? And what we also gonna do, we're gonna sign it for you too. So where you want us to put that at?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Put it on the front.
Do you want it on the front?
Yes, sir.
It's on you, man. Like,
Front.
I'd say the back.
On the back?
But he said, the man said the front. The man knew what he wanted.
Hold it up, man. Show it to the world. Boom. Show it to the world.
What's up, man?
All right, man. So you definitely got to put in the work. So when we check in the off season, because our off season is around about when y'all start practicing for football, we want to see some good results. Because I know I'll pop up every now and again at Northeast practice and see what's going on. Besides, I'm always at the practice field anyway, working out myself. So we got to see what's going on. Make us proud. All right.
Oh yeah, definitely show.
Turn me inside.